10 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
Ursa Warrior.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Keeper of the Light.
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team pick.
Enchantress.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Witch Doctor.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Silencer. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
And he's going to head to the safe lane. It'll be Iceberg.
Prepare
All right, and he's going to go mid
battle.
on the silencer. Okay, so I guess this is the most common one, and indeed DK Phobos will have his treasured Jakiro.
Oh, look at that regen. 8 tangos, 2 fairy fires. Oh.
Oh, wow. That is a lot. He hands one off to Iceberg. He's a nice offlaner, but damn.
Yeah, he'll share one of his 8 tangos.
That will indeed be very obnoxious. And everything else pretty standard here.
Cinematic Jakiro's new model. It is just gorgeous.
Oh, I'm very excited, actually.
He's got 2 tails.
Oh,
Didn't
he's
he only have
smoked,
1
though.
tail? Did he have 1 tail or 2 before?
I feel like he only had 1. But
Now he's got 2.
to be honest, I didn't pay too much attention to Jakiro before, but damn, he looks good. All right, Valve, well done. I like it. I really like the fire head. That thing looks cool. Look at it, just drizzling that fire everywhere.
30 seconds to battle.
I'm about it. The only thing that I have some sort of qualm with now is his icons look kind of gross compared to his beautiful model.
Oh, because they didn't change any of them.
Yeah, it's still the basic icons. I feel like Ice Path and Liquid Fire could be a little more spicy, but you know, nitpicking. Good job, Valve.
I noticed the Reddit flare for Jakiro looks totally baller now. Get it while it's hot, guys.
Oh, dude, you guys gotta snap that Jakiro flare up.
You
I
can be
tried to
the
change
first
my flare,
Jakiro flares.
and then I couldn't change it back to the Moonduck flare for a while, and I got really scared. Anyway,
Yeah, it's a classic.
starting out here, this is game number 2 of a best of 3 between Team Spirit and Vega Squadron for the Overpower Cup. Team Spirit having a 1 lead right now. All it takes is one more game for them to close it out and send Vega home. That's a big thing.
Yeah, that's right. This is a single elimination once again here, guys. The Overpower Cup brought to you by GGBet, Pugna, and ePulse. Follow the links in Moobot for all your sellout needs. Actually, one thing that's really cool is the Matcherino thing, where, as you can see the top right, it's listed there, but I don't think they have the donation thing quite working yet. But if you go to the website that's listed by Moobot, you can see how much people have contributed, and you can contribute $1 to the prize pool completely for free.
$1 for free? That's just free money for these teams. That's
Exactly.
making the tournament more hype.
Yeah, if you care about the players, guys, and you're not just some phony esports player. Just kidding.
Yeah, if you're a real fan,
You'll click
you guys
that
do what
link.
you want.
So this is, I would say, the expected laning situation because the coddle just needs to be up top, right? You're not going to sit bottom with this Witch Doctor and try and zone this Jakiro with just those 2 heroes. Seeing this coming on Team Spirit, they just bring out this Jakiro because although he's not the strongest laner, it is one that they like to whip out every once in a while. And very annoying for someone like a Weaver if he just keeps getting hit by that liquid
What?
fire.
On Earth is on Mirana's mount's head. It's a sad lion.
Oh, I can't go into that, Annie.
I was on cinematic on the Mirana mount, and it looks like a mess. Anyway, Silencer, he's going in. He's doing what he needs to do. FNG comes in, briefly gets locked in by his own Dark Troll Summoner, but looks like they should be able to score the first blood. Our big position 4 roamer boy, FNG, starts raking in the goals. And kills his own troll!
And I gave him the deny?
Oh god, did you see that?
No, sorry, I was going top.
No, I just denied the troll that helped him score the first blood. Now DK Phobos, our offlane hero.
That's the second fairy fire, Annie.
Oh no. He ate both fairy fires and died anyway. That's not value.
No, depressing. He buys another one. They make sense against the Witch Doctor, honestly. Although I'm not sure about the value, but to stop the Maldic damage, they're pretty strong. F&G only going to find a Wild Wing this time. No stacks here. And Sioma coming in, hoping for a bounty room, but not going to find anything. Just gets his clarity canceled. Oh, that was depressed. Do you see that deny? Oh, the illusion rune. That was good.
Dude, FNG is brutal with these denies here. He'll deny his own creeps. This guy has no conscience. He's just ready for blood. Who's he going to find next?
Well, he might want to try mid again if he can get a good creep. Still no boots up here onto G. He is successfully getting every range creep. That is not a miss, guys. Mid Mirana, always just aiming. Like, sometimes you'll see in the earlier parts of the lane, you'll have someone just jump in to block the arrow. Just to make sure she can't get the guaranteed range creep in the experience. So, sends a tornado mid here from FNG. Now going to find G at the shrine, but not willing to continue trading there. Wise maneuver. Ooh, sick arrow. Goes for a leaping arrow play while he still had the regen and actually gets it.
But
nice one.
This poor innocent Flappy died.
Yeah, and FNG just gets a better creep anyway.
This, like, I don't know if I can handle the dominated creep meta. Like, all the cores are going Helm of the Dominator. We're seeing Enchantress picked up more and more. I can't deal with the poor creeps dying.
I can tell you one thing, Andy. You don't have to worry about that anymore after that nerf. My god. I don't know if cores can afford to buy Helm anymore. That thing is get brutalized. It's like 175 gold more expensive, and it lost 2 stats on everything. That hurts.
But it can buy you a pet.
I mean, I'm still down. I think it looks like it's like an off-laner item at this point now. Or a really rich support.
Mirana gets super low mid. She's got only an Aquila, saving up for that bottle still. She's pretty poor here. How the hell do I have fantasy points toggle?
Why not, Amy? I'm all about that experience per minute again. I think Purge was onto something.
Wondering about fantasy points. FNG raking him in at 12.7 fantasy points right now.
Seems pretty high for early
top
game.
lane. some actual action we should be paying attention to. Mag gets super low, tries to go for the tree block, not going to be successful.
That's
now,
so
Seneco.
unlikely.
But if it worked, he would have been a god, Trent.
All right, well, early raindrops from BZZ as well to help with this coddle spam, as well as saving a lot of damage right there from Mag. And oh, Mag, oh, forgot about that one, bud. That was the whoops. Immediately glimpse back to base.
Top tower is under attack.
No bottle there. Oh, Iceberg.
Summoner on the Weaver.
Not paying attention here mid lane. Just gets cast despite
Bottom
having
lane.
vision. Oh, he's gonna arrow in like 1 second. Oh, he needs a.
Oh, you got the shrine. They're actually gonna do this. Venscar is able to go in, zoning kinetic field to keep everyone away. No one dies. Weaver bottom as well as the mid laner. Extremely low, but no blood.
FNG's pulling out a smoke. His backpack maybe thinking about something here with the Jakiro. Wouldn't mind finding a creep first though. What's up?
Got the hiccups.
Okay, I got you. Overall last hit's not too great. Snako is stuck in here, but he just channels up the blast. I mean, nice dodge by BZZ. That'll save one of his raindrops, and that helps him get the kill right away. Onto Mag. Nicely done.
Oh, bottom lane, Ditya looking a little tougher to escape this one. He's got his strength treads on, but is it going to be enough? He's going to scoochie away. The Hellbear still sitting pretty close, and there's going to be a dire sentry ward over here in this little juke spot, but Ditya not messing around. He'll just get straight out of there. Oh, that is just a nice win.
How fortunate. Well, very happy to draw. Get a regen, get a bounty, go back to lane. Life's great again. What about our net worth? I guess mid looking great for Iceberg. Hasn't managed to snag himself a -2 quite yet, but still pretty happy overall. He's got a 700 gold lead on the Mirana. He's been forcing G back in towards the jungle. G just maybe now getting boots coming? No, still just bottling a TP. Damn. I mean, he went for the full ring first, but that hurts. No booties at about 7 minutes approaching.
And this Weaver likes to play with death, just hopping right back into a dangerous lane in FNG.
Yeah, they're trying to force out the Shikuchi, and there it goes now. But just immediately back into the fog. Can't tell where he is.
Meanwhile, top lane, Ursa may have met his match here. He's enraged. He's scary, but there's still 3 heroes up here, very intent on pushing the tower.
Yeah, we got a 2-0-2 here from Seneko. So you don't have the control of the mana leak, but the additional damage just keep burning down these raindrops. Kind of has the same effect, because it just means BZZ can't come close to the lane whatsoever, or he will just get cobbled up by Centaur. Whoa. Global silence. Trying to make sure Ditya can't get off the time lapse, and it works. Will go down.
It's worth it.
Yep. Jakiro for the Weaver there. And FNG again just getting richer. He's well ahead of the Jakiro at this point. Well, there's no real doubt that they are lacking stuns here on the Dire. In fact, their one stun isn't even skilled. It's Ice Path. Which is a little sad. Of course, FNG can bring in a little bit of control elements. Yeah, exactly. He can get some of those things going on, but Coddle TP down bottom. At the same time, there's some aggression coming up top. We'll see who dives first. Looks like it'll be top diving.
Oh no, Clappy. Oh god, Clappy. Now looks like Seneko revealed himself there with that blast. There's going to be a stomp if they need it. Mirana pops out the Moonlight Shadow to help Coddle escape. For the light, not going to get hit with that stomp, but he's actually going right back in. Meanwhile, top, there's some plot action here. They want to chase down the Weaver, but look at this cast going in! Oh my goodness, they don't have the cooldown for the Maledict just yet, but looks like they're going to be able to find it. Oh, okay.
Damn. Well, it's triple for Ditya. Gotta be kind of happy about that.
Beat away, almost 400 gold though.
Got 575 though.
Experience for the kill onto the silencer.
Witch Doctor 714 experience as well. Damn.
Seneko is a slow boy. He's only got Illuminate to his name. He's just trying to juke and jab
nice
around
one.
the trees. Is he gonna make it out?
Oh, FNG, you're gonna eat this blast, dude.
He's gonna eat the blast. He'll get stunned up. The double edge. It's gonna be enough there. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. FNG just gave away a big chunk of net worth for a little Keeper of the Light.
No, ready for this god tier arrow. Oh, actually, he doesn't even need an arrow. It's got an invis rune. I thought it was a smoke. All right, goodbye.
The unfortunate part is that FNG's fantasy points have dropped since the early laning phase of the game.
Disastrous.
I mean, there's no coming back from that. You just GG out. But yeah, it's looking all right. Team Spirit right now. They've got a silencer on the top of the charts, but this Weaver's getting a little more space than you'd like.
Looks like everything's pretty standard so far. No crazy items coming out. Just eyeing up maybe a Blink Dagger here for Ditcheraw. Of course, or rather for BZZ, but he's so poor that it's gonna be a while before we actually get to see exactly what his plan will be. Could go for an earlier Roche with the help of a creep from FNG. Especially from the Jakiro too. They could just come in with that liquid fire and burn down Roche pretty fast with the attack speed slow. Stego doesn't even take the DD. Just destroys it.
Yeah, dude. Why would you take it when you can prove that you can triumph over it?
Radiant's
Well said, Annie.
I
liked
really,
it.
I checked out halfway through that sentence. I'm really glad it came out okay.
Well, Mag, his Blink Dagger, the go call, more than likely for Vega. The 600 goal away here. He's already found himself 3 assists, a kill, but unfortunately 3 deaths as well. So the timing's not horrid. We'll have to see just how much the Hooded Defiance nerf kills Centaur War Runners. You can see he's not opting for it first, although in a game like this, you'd probably need the Blink first anyway, but it looks like it's Roche time. Get your all ready for this. Oh, he's actually not going to find it. Oh, in they go just as he leaves. Wow.
You just slide right in and Radiant.
Oh, but
They're
wait.
going in for a smoke of their own. Everything's popping. Vanscore may end up eating it here. Gets off a nice dust before going down. Now Weaver can get locked down. It looks like he is going to get silenced. No time lapse for you. Now all the damage from the Radiant is dropping low. Vanscore does end up going down to the Maledict, but we're going to get at least one more in return. The Mirana hits the deck, so it's 2 cores for position 5, and I think Spirit are more than happy to trade that.
Do you see the spell, guys? This last word. Do you know how obnoxious that is for a Weaver? That's brutal. If that gets on top of you, you're just dead. You can't do anything. Yeah, like, he didn't have to drop global to kill the Weaver, and that gave them such an advantage in that fight.
Autos Illuminate making a little bit annoying for Spirit to go back in and finish off the Roche, but I still feel triumphant. They're going to be rotating in the Disruptor back, so...
He's just dragging. It's attacking so slowly.
Which one?
Oh, it was just a dragon attacking FNG. The animation just looked absolutely hilarious.
They're talking about Jakiro. I'm like, Jakiro's balling, man. You be quiet. It's feeling good.
Mag, look how close he is. Oh, the sad life. Sell your Stout Shield, buy your Blink. Do it, do it!
Oh,
you can
God,
do it!
Stampede burned down too. Unfortunate there. He tried so hard and got pretty far, but in the end, Glimpse is a hell of a spell.
Yeah, down he went. And more gold and more intelligence now. Wow, he started out with 0 pretty far into this game, and he's already up to a -10 now. His Team Spirit, again, have an early game kill lead, but it's not nearly as brutal as that previous matchup.
Yeah, definitely a lot more even here. A lot of potential to take this back. I mean, Weaver's scaling up really well. I think Spirit are potentially underestimating how much of a problem this Weaver can be, but your Silencer keeps scaling up. It should be alright. Silencer already sitting at 10 stolen int.
Alright, well, Sioma knows this is going on. Starting to bring in the reinforcements. They have the recall. Seneko is just face-checking, essentially, with a blind.
Man. You're going to force out a TP. It looks like Ursa's going to go ahead, take a Maledict to the face. There is going to be that kinetic field thing back, Sima, but... Oh, okay. Tried. A for effort right there. Now Maggie's coming in. He's a little bit angry. Stampede still in cooldown. Should be able to find Vanscore with a stomp, but nice ice path to break up the fight. Now Radiant, they're all cornered low ground. Can they get anything off from this Weaver? Looks like he is
Global's up in
skittering
3
to freedom.
seconds. Could be scary. That should deny the Radiant, I would think, from fighting this, and wisely just going to head top here from Ditcheron and try and pressure this in some.
Dyer's top tower is under
Already expending Coddle's ultimate, already popping out the Death Ward. There's just not a whole lot of tools in the toolkit for Vega to be able to defend this.
Wonder if Ditcheron's going to consider changing his item build, or if he will just go for the straight Dragon Lance. Lincoln's not going to help you very much this game, except for against the last word, which is kind of nice, but I don't think you can commit the whole item for it.
It's the slowy one. The
Curse? Yeah, he does have it skilled now, the Arcane Curse. But yeah, also not going to help you against that, so maybe considering a Manta style, but it's like there's so many things that it doesn't even cancel out that yeah, he's just going to go for the raw HP.
Was the slowy one I was thinking of.
Oh, I see.
It's not a huge factor, especially for a Weaver, but it's something.
Yeah, no, I mean, it would help against Glimpse and other things too, but I feel like getting rid of these big debuffs coming out from the Silence are going to have to be the biggest ones, so it's a very tough game to itemize for this Weaver. It's probably just a BKB game, honestly. Scan will note that they are coming through. It dissipates, turns green, so they think they're all here, but once they see Seneko, they're just like, okay, it's just a coddle.
This is the world's longest version.
1, 2, 3, glimpse. Oh, nice blinding.
Be able to TP out here, but that just kind of removes them from the fight. And Spirit, they're gonna go, all right, free rush for us, and finally be able to take this one out.
And maybe a bit of a mistake TPing straight home and not to the tower.
In that situation, you're lucky you just get out alive. Meanwhile, DK Phobos continues to wail on the tower.
Sioma just got
Maxed
glimpsed
out
back
with
bottom.
Oh no. Okay, DK Phobos is in some trouble here. They got the Aegis though, Swift Stomp's off the mark, and now they're going to turn it right back around. Mag starts to burn, Mirana forced to leap away. DK Phobos is going to wrap around. They catch on two in the Static Storm. Beautiful kinetic field. The Ice Path to follow up. The Global comes in. They're just ready for blood right now. It looks like Witch Doctor is going to be the next target on the menu. One more slap, and Iceberg rakes in another +2, and this is getting real nasty.
Damn. That was disgusting.
Oh, what a great wraparound from the Disruptor and the Jakiro, landing their spells in tandem, big wombo combo.
And then they're able to just immediately cancel the Witch Doctor ult with the global silence. Just like, nope, fight's over. None of that. Absolutely disgusting. And that's all with the an Aegis. Now up to 1,800 gold here on BZZ. I really hope this doesn't kill our fight recap. But we'll have to find out. You think so?
Our fair recap is long dead. Look at that.
Believe,
Not even
Annie.
there.
Believe.
Nothing's coming up, Trent. You're on your own.
No, please.
Either way, Jakiro making quick work of these towers. Silencer
Aha!
now. It's like
We got it, Annie.
15 minutes late. What is this?
Who cares? It's there. Oh, a Veil for DK Phobos. That is nasty. Look at that great combination from the supports here, guys. 713 damage from the Disruptor and 811 from the Jakiro. All right, I shouldn't call him a support, I suppose, but he's more of a 3.5 when you have something like this Enchantress in the lane. But now with the Veil, he's looking to boost his damage even further.
I have not seen DK Phobos' Jakiro for such a long time that I forgot it was a thing, but I'm so glad it's back.
This guy's had all kinds of great heroes. Like, he used to be that, when he played mid, he used to do this Zeus BKB build that I don't think I've ever seen anyone else do, but it just worked. He was very good at that hero. It's kind of like
the Jakiro pick here, I think, is motivated by the remodel, and how much is just a nice draft.
Well, I think they just like the hero, but, I mean, it can't hurt, right? Bottom lane, they're looking to show off this Blink Dagger. They're even got a Moonlight. I'm not sure what this is for, actually, but...
It's Jakiro. They got him. It's gotta be sneaky.
Oh, look, he's trying to find the wave to Macropyre, maybe? Oh, no. I thought that's what his play was. Kind of surprised he didn't just chuck it down to try and go for the farm. But... he'll just die.
Jakiro taken out to rest for 25 seconds, but it's still going pretty well for Team Spirit. They got their silencer way at the top of the chart.
Oh my god. That blink. Ditcher forced the time lapse. Oh, what are you feeling, Annie? Who do you think's got this one? You like Team Spirit? They're still up. Looks like they're getting.
I think Team Spirit, their synergy is just on another level, but Vega Squadron, their individual heroes are farming up really nicely. The Weaver and Mirana are both going to start doing a ton of damage early on in these fights.
That's true. They definitely need to get more kills onto BZZ. They're already smoked up looking for them, but he's starting to fall a little bit behind. Just in terms of last hits, he's about tied with the Weaver, but here we go. Not able to find the gold. No.
Doctor, I feel like you're going to regret that a little bit.
That might have been unnecessary.
He tried to ward. He did ward. It was a lovely ward, but was that really worth -2 for the rest of the game?
Yeah, looks like they weren't quite sure where everyone else was.
Jakiro, no, you just came back, buddy.
No. I'm watching mid, Annie. Oh, the silence. Back in. Oh, they got him. Oh, all right. I was deeming that the more important kill.
No, dude, Jakiro's our boy.
Another
Silencer,
-2.
meanwhile, picking up some more kills. Mag, he already used his stomp. His double edge still at the ready, but they know his blink's still on cooldown. That's going to be a double kill for Iceberg. He rotates in, pops the double damage in his bottle, and just annihilates.
That's 800 gold right there. For essentially a solo double kill. That is crazy. Almost 2,000 experience. He's level 15. He has blink and... I love this blink 4-stab he's been using. Look, he 3-shots Sioma. Holy shit. I mean, it's still DD rune. It was just expiring there. But my god. That is nasty.
That's fair.
He's eyeing up a
Vega.
straight scythe. Why not? Wow.
This is it's getting difficult looking at the overall net worth. We're starting to, get the little wiggle going all the way down. So a little over 4,000 in favor of Team Spirit right now, but the experience is pretty significant, about 7,500. And looking at what that makes hero levels, our Silencer is 16, already ticked over to that level 15. And
They're
grabs
trying to
the
play
gold
up top,
permitted.
Annie. They're going for a
Are they
recall
now?
mana leak.
They got him. Enchantress is bouncing away,
What a hero.
trying to nibble away.
Look,
the bug
Saneko's
while it
already
goes.
giving up.
Why is Enchantress that survivable?
Well, she's got not much else going for her, so.
I mean,
Oh.
she just seems so fragile when you see her in lane. Then you go try to attack her, and she just destroys you.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Man, Vanscore is just not giving up on this drop here.
Dire's top tower.
Dust
They got
does
the
clip,
dust.
but
Radiant's
I'm
top
just keeping
tower
track
is
of him
under
here,
attack.
and Iceberg, not a god.
Dire's bottom tower is
we have the Agnems now on G. They just planted a ward here. We'll see if that ends up getting dewarded on a follow through from Phobos,
Radiant's
perhaps.
top tower has fallen.
And a little bit of a bait here. Remember, they have the shrine and they have no vision on it, so they need to be really careful. 3-man stomp.
There we go. Moonlight Shadow to try to escape or perhaps reinitiate. The cast could be great here. Ursa, he's going to go and try to solo down the Centaur. Meanwhile, the rest of the team moving forward. They're not going to be able to catch out the team of the Slayer there, but they're chasing down Mag. He's blinking his way to freedom. Should be able to TP out, but
Dire's
no one from
structures
Spirit's
are
going to follow.
fortified.
It's just going to let them push out the lane and try again. Meanwhile, mid, Weaver trying to do something here. Looks like going for a Diffusal Blade, but still making very slow work at this tower.
Man, Diffuse Blade's like not even going to do anything this game. You can help him to try and kite the Ursa a little bit, but obviously without being able to use it on yourself anymore, the enemy is just so much weaker in these scenarios.
Can you pro drop Sproinks? Is that a thing? Or is it...
Oh no, if you,
Separate
it just
class.
like sits on her.
Okay.
It's very obnoxious. You have to just be magic immune.
Mid lane, it's getting heated here. Maggie's ready. He's got the little hoof stomp. Should be able to
Nice
find
blink.
the kill onto Vanscore. Disruptor, not going to get enough time to turn this one around. Or he's just going to ult for giggles now. Weaver going to be moving forward. Radiant, they do make it to their shrine. It's active. They're healing up, but FNG, he's just going to tank an entire Witch Doctor ult. There is going to be the dive forward from Mirana. They should be able to find the kill on the Enchantress. She's sproinking up, but it's not going to be enough now. Seema the Slayer is going to be burning down. It's just Hero left in unfriendly territory. Get out of there, DK Phobos. Ah, he ain't getting out of there. That's 4 heroes dead for a very, very aggressively positioned fight. Like, yeah, you got the Witch Doctor, but why would you take a fight under their shrine?
Yeah, it's going to be
without
a
all of
big
you there?
swing. Ton of experience. Oh my god. 5,380 gained by the Radiant side here. That is absolutely brutal. And that gold, unfortunately, not too much going Saneko's way, so that Aghanim's still about 1,000 gold away here, but it's coming. And what do we buy in our center? We still have the hood, of course, now. A little bit sad. Only 25% magic resistance. And probably still going to build towards the Aghanim Scepter despite that reduction, I believe, to 50% now instead of 60 from the Centaur, so... Does this work yet in the game? It used to be... Remember how we used to be able to... Yeah. So you guys know how when you're playing a hero and you highlight the Aghanim, it tells you what it does? It doesn't work when you're casting, but I'm pretty sure it's reduced to 50.
That's caster skill cap. You just gotta know.
I know, exactly. But I always see the Twitch chat saying, just hover over it in the shop. Like, guys, it doesn't work. I wish I could just explain to you.
Wait, Trent, are you saying Twitch chat can be wrong
No,
about something?
no, never. I did not. I distinctly did not say that, Annie.
Are you saying that Twitch chat is often uninformed about things?
No, the Twitch chat, they're a think tank, Annie.
Alright, Sameko, he's having some fun just going blasting the wave and TPing out. That is pretty much his whole impact in the game now. Down bottom, there's going to be Centaur waiting in the wings with a Witch Doctor, but Witch Doctor's got no way to get into the fight other than a waddle. Gotta hope that Centaur lands a nice blink stun. And this Witch Doctor is super poor.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable, right? They want to give as much farm as possible to Snako to get the Aghanims going. Oh, Global Silence, that's going to save F&G.
Wait up.
messing up too. Looks like Mag's gonna be taking some of the heat here. They're already lose Yoma and then Mag as well. So good turnaround there with the global.
Just Thunderstrike the creep for the
Dire's
fun of it.
middle tower is under attack.
Anyway, this is Spirit now feeling dominant. They're going to smoke up and go and take another fight mid. They've still got pretty much all their ultis except for the global. All they really need is a nice glimpse into Static Storm, and they can definitely go for a juicy pick and see what's up there. They're just going to wait till the fight comes to them. Just push out the tier 2s.
That was a really important kill. Well, double kill, I should say, to get for the Dire side. Because their momentum was heavily slowed. There is a blind, but he held the enrage this time, so Snako just dead. Blind not going to do anything.
Dire's top tower is under
Vanscore, he's
attack.
getting low for this one, but Vanscore doesn't really care. He's going to keep moving forward. There's a glimpse back in. They keep him trapped up. They've got him silenced up. 2 strikes the impetus, and he is down. And it's like Seema the Slayer tries to go for a baller death ward, but just doesn't have the damage to get anything done. So they trade the Disruptor after a nice glimpse for 3 more heroes and eventually a full tier 2 as well. Team Spirit looks like they're closing in on this lead. There was a big swing back in the other way when there was that 1-for-4 trade, but Team Spirit, they've got the map advantage it's going to take.
Yeah, now if they just make their way back to Roche, they're going to find it has just respawned a moment ago.
Radiant's middle tower
And
is
man,
under
G needs to be so careful here because he has the Yule Scepter, and there it is. A little early on the ice path. Wouldn't have been enough damage anyway, though.
Ursa's Enrage, is it going to get him out of this one? There's going to be a mana leak. He's stuck in place. Come on, buddy. Oh, no. They went hunting. Arrow dodged out by Iceberg. He's going to be just popping some casual harass onto Mirana. There's TP back in from the Disruptor. They get anyone close enough to go for a nice kinetic field Static Storm, because that's all it's going to take for a really great initiation here. There's going to be a nice deep dive in. Mag finds what he's looking for. There's going to be the kinetic field Static Storm dumped out, but doesn't catch anyone. Now Iceberg just going to be right-clicking away from the trees. They will find the kill into the Centaur, but it's going to come at a steep cost. Global Silence popped out perhaps a little bit too late. Now Iceberg just forced to force-staff himself back up to the high ground, but they're going to be going in anyway. They've got the damage that it takes. It's Jakiro versus the world now. He's the only survivor. He's deep in the fight. He's going to get diffused and mana leaked and stunned up and just bullied. That was a 1-for-5, Trent.
That's an ultra kill for G as well. Mad cash for
Why
him,
did that
1200. Probably just because if they don't wombo combo with like Static Storm and Global, then they're gonna start running amok. Like they have the mobility items now on the side of Vega. They only have a single stun. They have this very slippery Weaver. So despite not having any defensive items, other than one could argue Dragon Lance, if he's not caught inside Static Storm, what are they gonna do, right? Someone bought a Deso too. Was it Ursa? It was. Okay. And they steal away the Aegis. Massive, massive movement here for Vega. Like, getting this Aegis is just so huge up against Ursa. You do not want to let him have this for his YOLO plays. Okay, so there we go. Vega should be able to control the map up super heavily now, as they have the Aghanim Scepter on the Caudal, and he can just recall around G, who did push a fresh BKB, and they just want to smoke and get aggressive with this. They have vision on the Disruptor. They know he's chilling up around here. And more than likely, he won't be alone. Moonlight Shadow coming through. No vision on this now. They were up here. I'm not sure if they were there when they smoked. I think they were, yeah. And so they are indeed backing away. FNG face check?
Oh, he's going to eat it. Oh, okay, that's a lot of death. But now Ursa's moving forward. They're going to pop the Aegis on the Weaver immediately. There's going to be that Centaur ult to get everyone out safely, but Mana Leak on the Bear is doing a lot of work. Can they follow up? They blast him back into the danger zone. That's a dead Ursa there. Vanscore, he's going to make it up to the high ground before the stun comes in from the Mana Leak. But with the follow-up there, they're going to bring in the Murata. My goodness, godlike all of a sudden. Vega, they're bringing it back. That Fed Mirana is looking ferocious right now.
Yeah, and this is what we said at the end of game 1, right? Like, hope we just get G, a hero that he can do things on. Not reliant on an amazing laning phase or anything like that. And he had a bad laning phase. He was like, I think 1,000 gold behind the Silencer by the time we started like rotating and whatnot. But Mirana much better at catching up and much better at just getting kills without too much assistance. So an ultra kill and then an immediate triple kill right after. Very aggressive plays with the BKB, but extremely well done by him. I'm surprised they just face-checked that without Global Silence. Maybe a miscommunication, but cost them a lot.
Hero's getting angry here. There's going to be a TP in. Mag He's gonna try to TP out. Oh, not gonna make it there. Stood in the macro pyre a little bit too long.
And there's our scythe, though. That is scary. That is very scary. That's actually such a good item on Silencer, too, because you know that this Weaver doesn't want to go Lincolns because of how obnoxious you are. And same thing with the Mirana. So they buy these BKBs, and now you have the scythe to try and catch them out before the BKB gets popped.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
Here goes for the deny, just making sure Spirit don't pick up their gold lead back. I mean, you look at the net worth chart, and that thing just blasted off in favor of the Radiant, but can they keep it going that way? That's the hard part. You got to make sure G doesn't die. You got to make sure that Witch Doctor can have a impact in these team fights instead of just trying to cast his Death Ward and immediately dying.
Yeah, they unnecessarily lost the Aegis in the last fight, too, just because they held the Stampede for way too long. Like, had they popped it, he could have just ran away from the Ursa and saved the Aegis, but it might have helped them to chase down one of the other kills instead, so I wouldn't mind having the Aegis, I feel like, in this situation if you're Vega. Now you're suddenly, like, you've lost it, you're pushed back, you have to worry about this Scythe, and it's very difficult to go anywhere as a solo unit now that they know that's up.
The Silencer is such a juicy target gem, and he wants to debut that new Scythe.
They're scouting for vision, but it's Vega just huddling his 5. See if G throws out a bold arrow. Oh, oh my god, that was close. Jeez.
That's
haste rune? Not taking.
Blinkaroo.
Alright, smoke with this maybe? Do they have one? They do not.
Dude, Ursa just wants to run in, dude. He's a fast bear.
Well, currently, despite having this coddle, no one's split pushing, which is a little bit of a downside. Just can you imagine if they just went high ground right now? Hello? They might. Yeah, they're just gonna do it.
About it. They're kind of realizing, like, all right, like seems like Radiant got other things in their mind. Let's bring in DK Phobos, just start burning towers.
Regeneration.
But, a little bit scared to fully commit to that. Of course, one more rampage by the Mirana could just seal the game here.
Edgy will appear, nuke the wave. Man, that was nicely done. And immediately recalled by the coddle. Weaver had TP to the shrine a little bit earlier. Now he's split pushing, so they found their split push now. They just need to make sure they don't get caught up by the high mobility and the scythe. They might be needing a recall in a moment here, as they're currently playing with no TPs here on their cores. The scan will realize he went top, but again, can't quite grab him in time. The power of coddle, ladies and gentlemen.
Coddle is the TP.
15-second cooldown. Pretty good stuff, and of course you can even shorten that with your chakra. So this is where that one stun hurts them very bad. You can still cancel TPs with glimpse though, so that is handy. But
The prize is mine.
Man, this Weaver is really having a big impact in these fights. I think it just took a lot of time for him to scale up, and you've seen how useful that diffusal blade can be. It's not fantastic for keeping yourself alive, but can be used really nicely, very aggressively onto fast heroes, and still got that 10-second BKB on the bug, so this next fight could be phenomenal for Vega.
yeah, especially if they can find it during this arcane rune too. They'll probably pop a Moonlight Shadow, I would guess, while it's active, just to try and get aggressive.
Dire's middle tower is under
I
attack.
see that Shakiro's hanging around behind the tower. The problem is diving tier 3s is a very ambitious challenge, and they go for it here.
So Dire Vision not scanning any of this. Kind of odd placement outside, but no, now they're starting to move in.
They just can't find the angle. They can't go in and actually
Dire's middle
find the
tower
kills
is
they're
under
looking for, so they
attack.
gotta back out, meet the wave up, and maybe try to slap onto the tier 2.
Well, I would have to say these later stages of the game look like they're going to be favoring the Radiant side pretty heavily. Ursa, of course, falls up pretty bad. He's going to rely on the Scythe and the Silencer, them comboing together, and then perhaps like a Basher after his BKB.
Nice arrow to scout things out. He's gonna get any info here. It looks
Dire's
like
middle tower is under
he's
attack.
gliding right past all the targets and
Dire's
fortify for the
structures
tower, but they really actually mount a defense for this. Mirana's still chunking it away, and there it goes.
Gee, it's just... He's really shown off the power at mid-Mirana. Something that's been relatively tossed aside. Not too common these days to pick up, but he has looked fantastic this game. Just so much damage. He's farming so quickly at this point. Like, it feels like he just got that butterfly after his triple and ultra kill, and he's already, or rather his BKB, and he's already into that butterfly, and now he's eyeing up a Chrysalis too.
Is that going to be a full Bloodthorn or Daedalus or just casual Chrysalis?
I think it could be either. We did have the 5% buff, I think, to Daedalus now, so it's a little bit better. But with how fast you farm, I would assume you just go for the Bloodthorn because you can probably afford it. And it would be nice against some of these other heroes, like just making sure you can burst down the Enchantress, perhaps, or silencing up onto the Silencer. Oh, the rat continues.
Down bottom is just Yara scooting away. Again, we still have a gem on the Silencer and a return gem on the Coddle, so both teams trying their hardest to de-ward and win the vision game. It's like Radiant, they're winning out top, but Dire's got some nice deep wards in the bottom jungle. A little bit of a push for push going on as maybe Radiant have to go defend their tier 2s from this because Team Spirit can take them so quickly. Giro maxed out, Liquid Fire, just everyone else plucking away.
Yeah, I like the idea of maybe even just leaving the Jakiro and everyone else going top too. Because there's going to be some significant damage onto their structures too. The Lotus Orb, very handy now. They can help blind off, or rather purge off the blind onto their allies.
You can be leaping away. Just glimpse back in. Can they keep the Mirana locked down? That is such a high value target, but they just really can't commit for it because they know everyone else in the Radiant will just throw their lives into it to keep that Mirana alive.
And they do get the tower with Jakiro, so this works out. Only a little bit of damage on your tier 3. Definitely a Dire side win. And very well played not to drop the Static Storm too. I think they were trying to bait out the BKB from G, but he wasn't falling for it, so they're not going to waste any resources on him.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So Annie, you know,
Tower is under attack.
once G gets rich enough, maybe they'll hand off a Moonshard to our Weaver.
Oh, that's right. You can feed your team. Oh, it's so good.
New
I love
Dota
that
2.
balance. Everyone can be Alchemist, and you can just farm like mad and give little goodies to your team.
Yeah, who needs to
I
end
want
the
to see
game?
that Witch Doctor with a Moon Shard.
Well, I hope we don't make it that long.
No,
I guess that would
that's-
make up for the fact of our second series is postponed. That's for sure. Looking for a Blink Scythe down bottom before the BKB. He will get it off. Need to follow up with the Ice Path. Even gonna go with the Global to guarantee it.
They have the damage, though. Oh, he's going to BKB. He gets the time-lapse off, and he's going to try to turn this. There's going to be the Stampede. The bug thrown out. Saneko comes in, is able to blast back Iceberg. Oh, no. They can't get him in time.
Oh, meanwhile, mid lane. They do go
She's
one
just
for one.
beyond godlike. Don't worry about it.
Wonder why he went for the Global there. By the way.
And here we go. Ursa trying to make quick work of the Keep Where the Light, blinding light to hold him back just temporarily. The arrow will clip onto the Ursa. Can they hold him in place? And it looks like they are able to do so. G is unstoppable, and Iceberg going to be the next target. He drops the gem. It's easily picked up by the Enchantress, and she's going to be trying to perhaps reinitiate. A couple of Impetus Strikes could do a lot of work, but DK Phobos is going down as well. It's just Enchantress left alive, and they can't stop G. He's now going to be 14-3-3. He's queuing up the full Bloodthorn. This is a Mirana that just got out of control.
Yeah, completely so. And again, showing off the lack of stuns. Really hurting them. That was pretty much just the Dragon Lance and then the HP from the BKB keeping you alive for Ditchera there. Couldn't quite get all the follow-up, and looks like that mid-fight probably only went well because of the Global, where they were able to bring down the Centaur too. So, without Global up, looks like Team Spirit are in deep trouble. Ditchera picks up the Aegis and eyes in towards even more HP and kiting ability with the Scotty here. I think it's definitely the right call. Oh, even a cheese for Mag.
Man, FNG, he got so active so early on. It looked like this Enchantress was going to be the hero they needed, but we have not really felt an impact for the last long while. The Lotus Orb is a nice build-up, but he can't leave the base. He can't get his buddies. He can't go and rotate aggressively.
The prize is mine.
Yeah, and I don't know if we'll ever get into the enchant effects ancients, but sadly the Roche did get patched out almost instantaneously. It's kind of funny how that stuff happens. You could enchant them for like, it was a surprisingly long time. It was like 12 hours it stayed up. Where you could get level 25 and steal Roche for your team, but the best part is that he would actually die and you would get the kill when the enchant ended.
smoke in. Looks like Dire might finally find something for themselves. They've got to initiate perfectly here because if G lives through this fight, oh, they're in some trouble. There we go. Ursa moves in. There's
they
the
might get
Moonlight
him.
Shadow. Do they have the vision? And it looks like there's going to be a BKB from the Mirana. She's invisible. BCC has to back up. They can't finish off G Mag. Not even going to burn from the Macro Pyre. Oh, lordy lord. There we go. Weaver crawling on through, but just going to time lapse in, be perfectly healthy. Meanwhile, Witch Doctor channeling up the ult of his lifetime, finishes off the Silencer, does end up sacrificing himself. And now Seneko dropping low, but they get the kill on DK Phobos first. It's just going to be BZZ trying to crawl to freedom, blinking through the trees. He has a TP. It's still in his backpack cooldown. There he goes. He's hopping out. So Ursa and Enchantress, the only ones to get out alive. Again, Team Spirit just can't take a cohesive fight.
Yeah, I can't believe Mag lived there. I thought he was dead for sure.
And Ditchira still just holding on that Aegis. Mag's already full HP. They'll bring him on back. And high ground we go, looking to clear up the first tier 3 and secure some shrines. Lots of time left with no Jakiro or Silencer. Wow, G just goes in, actually, and geez, he will go down. He'll get the Enchantress. That is not a worthy trade.
That is potentially game-changing here. BZZ is enraged up, will be able to kill off Mag. The enrage still going when the Illuminate hits, but now he's in some trouble. Pulled back, picked off, and Ditya on a killing spree, so he's going to pick up the slack when Mirana can't. Looks like this tier 3 tower will end up dropping. That's exactly what Vega Squadron need. They're going to go in for more, as it's really just the Disruptor left alive. Jakiro back up. It's a little bit more dangerous, but they should still be able to finish off the melee racks.
Yeah, they're trying to force him away, but they can't quite. They have the scythe now.
They got the scythe, but where's the damage? That's the problem. It's like Macro Pyre. Not going to be so impactful. Time lapse used, and racks. Oh, they're going down, but Ditya walks into the Macro Pyre. He's going to get 4-staff back. He's BKBing just to make sure he escapes cleanly here. Blinding Light to keep the rest of the Dire back. Iceberg doesn't have any reinitiation tools. His blink is on cooldown, so Weaver lives, but just barely. I think he cut that one a little bit close even for him.
Yeah, and they will even glimpse back onto Seneko too, so he will fall, but they get the mid laner racks. Maybe giving away a bit too much, I would say.
A golden thread.
And I think that cheese got used before Centaur was brought in, if I'm correct here. So yeah, there's no cheese left either, and the Aegis will be expiring in about a minute.
Alright, so definitely looking like more and more of an even game. Radiant are still sitting at about a 15,000 gold net worth advantage, more than a 20,000 gold XP advantage, but we'll see if Spirit's going to be able to take this. With that one kill onto Mirana, that's their window. That's their footholds to get back in it.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. If they brought her down, this could be disastrous for Vega.
It's Mirana and Weaver doing most of the damage, and Mirana, significant amount of the burst. If they take her out and Weaver has to run, that's it. None of the other teammates can really fight.
Yeah, so I would assume they're going to farm their buyback up here for the side of Vega, maybe even start waiting towards the next Roche. They, of course, have the heavy split push advantage, so they should be able to keep control of this game, with more than likely to be a pretty big mistake or some sort of a massive smoke play coming from Spirit, which is possible with the Scythe. Can't really count them out.
We got a massive smoke play from Vega. Got that Moonlight Shadow to keep initiating. Silencer looking like a yummy target. Shakiro as well.
Oh, look at that
there
vision
they go.
from Caudle.
Aegis is going to be consumed right about now. Silencer, he's going down. Does have buyback, but DK Phobo is going to be plucked down as well. Have to spend the buybacks here. It's going to be at least a lane of racks. The Span Score already committed his ults. Doesn't have any tools left in the toolbox.
Yeah, Ursa's still top as the Witch Doctor will TP in. And then he'll just blink and hit himself back home, so it's only the Rage. Immediately bring back Seema. Very nice.
Buyback from the Jakiro. Silencer potentially could follow suit, as they just need all the damage they can get here. Seneko trapped in the kinetic field, but doesn't seem to be too bothered by it. Double man hoof stomp with double man double edge. And there we go. BKB popped out from the Ursa. He's enraged, but he's still ticking down. Macro Pyre doing its job, trying to zone back the Radiant Heroes, but Ditya still wants to move forward. Time lapse away. The arrow clips onto the Enchantress. She's hard, she's untouchable, but Well, looks like they're still going to be zoning her back. Casp doing its work, and there we go. Ditya, just an absolute machine here. Look at that.
That was close.
Oh, Ditya from downtown. That's the kill.
Well, Annie, game 3 I think might be coming up here. Because it doesn't look like G have any idea of leaving here.
Trent?
Believe Annie.
You're a little premature on that. Ursa, oh no, okay, you're right. Thought they were going to turn that fight in a very massive way, but apparently not. DK Phobos, this is a dieback, and there's the GG, so you're right. Game number 3.
Alright, well perfect. We needed that, you know. Second series has been confirmed, postponed, ladies and gentlemen. So this will be our only best of 3 of the day. Again, this is elimination. Single elim tournament here for the Overpower Cup, brought to you by GGBet, Pugna, and ePulse. And again, follow the Moobot commands and whatnot, or check below the stream for all the details about our sponsors and how they're helping this out. And don't forget to check out the Matcherino to see if you can, you want to help out with the prize pool. They even have stretch goals on there too, so like celebrity co-casters and things like that will appear in the tournament when the goals are met. Pretty neat stuff.